Next up on the Milford Informer, we're joined by a familiar face here on Milford TV. He's been a guest of ours several times now over the past couple of years, and so we've had a chance to get to know Jason Wright, the president of the Oddball Foundation. Jason, welcome back to the Milford Informer. Good to actually see you face to face this time.
Tim, it's all been Zoom, so this is really awesome to have to be in studio. So it's very, very fun. Nice couches, really comfortable.
We try to make it comfortable in here.
I feel comfortable, like I podcast a lot and I sit in like a steel chair. So
yeah, well, this is a little bit of an upgrade.
This is a little bit of an upgrade, yeah.
Well, we're happy to have you joining us again. Of course, we've had you on a few times in the last couple of years to talk about different events related to the Oddball Foundation, which does some great work here in the area. For folks who maybe have not had a chance to hear from you before, tell us a little bit about what the Oddball Foundation is all about.
Well, thanks, Tim. So Oddball Foundation is a 501c3 for mental health advocacy. We were created during COVID. A little bit before COVID, a lot of people were not doing much because we couldn't do much, and I wanted to start something. Oddball Magazine was going for a while, and then Oddball Show, and then we also had put out a couple of books with Oddball Magazine Publishing. And I wanted to put everything all together, and I also wanted to do some events. I wanted to bring some stuff out in the communities, organize poetry events and music events and workshops and all that kind of stuff. So started something. Oddball Foundation. So I was able to create it during 2020. I had a really great person I'd like to shout out real quick. Her name is Karen Morrison. I put out a Facebook message and I was like, hey, I want to start something with Oddball. And she actually believed in me enough to want to start as co-founder of Oddball Foundation. We actually wrote the bylaws together. And the articles of incorporation. So she's a major part. So I really am grateful for Karen.
And obviously, sort of at the core of what you do within the Oddball Foundation, it's just a great combination of using different forms of artistic expression and also in a way to help raise awareness for mental health advocacy.
Yeah, well, so, I love doing that. I've been doing that so Oddball Magazine has always been this conduit of free expression, letting people just be themselves through poetry and art and photography and all that kind of stuff. And we've been existing online for 10 years. And that's kind of me and shout out to Chad Prento, my associate editor. We have been growing this thing, and it's very independent of other poetry journals and prolific. We've been doing it 10 years, 3 times a day for 10 years. I just celebrated my 500th poem, which is pretty cool. So that means we've been doing it for 500 weeks. So that's a lot if you think about it. And so Oddball Show, so I started really starting to speak up about my mental health and when I became a part of NAMI and In Her Own Voice. And when I became a part of NAMI In Her Own Voice, and then I became a certified peer specialist and really started to advocate for myself, because one part of being a certified peer specialist in mental health is to be a change agent, and that's probably the favorite part of being a change agent is actually changing the perspectives of what people have mental health issues that you think that they can do, because I feel like there's a barrier there, what people see and what people can actually do with a mental health issue. So I'm really just... I don't like to be the smartest person in the room, so I like to have, on Oddball Show, I like to have psychiatrists and really accomplished mental health advocates and people who are making major change in the industry.
Your organization is continuing to bring a lot of diverse events to the surrounding communities here. You're coming off of a really successful festival earlier in the fall where there was a lot of attendance, a lot of great activities going on there, and now just kind of bringing a new dimension with a completely different style of event here coming up in November. So again, a little bit of a name change from the type of event that you remember from your youth. So you're calling it the Gobble Wobble, which is just a much more family-friendly and certainly a timely title with this event happening close to the Thanksgiving holiday.
Right, yeah. So it's just going to be a lot of fun. Organizing events is hey, hope this happens. My philosophy is field of dreams. If you build it, they will come. And who was the guy? Was it Morgan Freeman? Was that it? He's never steered anyone wrong. So if you build it, they will come. Kind of like that thing. So I set a date and hopefully people come. We're gonna really give out some good we have the KBK silent auction for sports memorabilia coming. They've been great to us. They were part of the Michael Cherry Memorial Walk and the 5K and all that stuff. And so the KBK sports thing. So and then also like we're gonna have like advocacy organizations and things like that come and. But the thing is like the first, second, and third prizes people are gonna win prizes, and the kids K through 12 are they can enter for free. So they can just come to this event. Like we're not gonna like, hey, what's your parents' email? You know, that kind of thing. And like we're not gonna do that. I don't care about that kind of stuff. We just want you to come K through 12, come to the event, shoot, have fun. The kindergarten kids, I don't know if they'll play basketball. I don't know if they can. Maybe they can. I don't know. And then like elementary kids, they will do their own thing, whatever. They'll probably be on their phones. And then like the middle school kids, hopefully they'll play and they'll be in the trophies and stuff, and they're entered to win a trophy. And then same thing with the high school kids. But then the adults who want to play, they will be registered for actual prizes and stuff. And then like the end, we're going to do a 3-point shootout. So I'm just like hoping to be a part of it. I know I'm not going to be a part of the event, but I kind of just want to play in the event.
Well, you've got your basketball there with you here,
Yeah,
here
yeah.
today.
I brought it as
this
a prop.
This just underscores
It's a prop.
the importance of basketball in your life and tied into this event.
I love basketball. Yeah.
So again, just to run through all of the particulars. So Oddball Foundation, the first annual Gobble, Wobble Free Throw Fest. It's coming up. It's happening on Saturday, November 18th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. As Jason mentioned, at Qualters Middle School, which is located at 240 East Street in Mansfield, so not too far away here from the Milford community. Registration to compete in the Free Throw Fest is $10. There'll be prizes awarded to the winners. Also a silent auction involved in this event. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
So that's really cool. So the sports there's gonna be I can actually ask them for like they're just really cool. It's called the company's called KBK Sports. They've been really good for us. They really support nonprofits and they've been incredible since the Michael Cherry Memorial Walk, since the 5K, since Oddball Festival. So we really want to have them come but it's right before the holidays and you can get like really good sports memorabilia, really cheap. Like if someone's like if no one bets on it, right, you can get like something for $50, you know, and like or $25. You know, so that's great. And basically, you just go up, you put your name, and like, I want this Larry Bird signed thing, and then come up and write like $25, whatever, maybe more than that. And then someone writes $26, you know, and that's how the silent auction works. Also, we're gonna do like a raffle, which is a fun thing too. I don't know, we're gonna get some. I'd like to get like a golf thing, you know, or like a couple restaurant gift cards and stuff. You know, anyone wants to help, you know, give us stuff for the raffle. It's great. We've been trying to, you know, ask for donations and things like that. The thing about, I mean, Tim, we've had some support, but a lot of this stuff has been like grassroots, like not scraping, but you know, like we're just not like getting like these major grants that say like, you know, 500, whatever, you know, money. We're not getting that, but that's fine. Like we're okay. Like Oddball magazine has been on the air online for like 10 years and existed for 25 years, and I've just kind of been an underground person. And if you know, kind of thing, and that's cool if you know. And I'm like Oddball magazine is free online. You know, if you know, that's kind of thing. And the podcast is available if you know. And I suck at social media, so I don't really even try. So like that kind of stuff. But Oddball Foundation, we are trying to make an impact in the community. We are trying to collaborate with other nonprofits. I think it's really important because although this is like a fun event, there's still going to be advocacy organizations like Moore is going to be there, who was at Oddball Festival. And we're hoping other organizations come. Casa Esperanza has made a commitment to come. NAMI has made a commitment to come. So that's great. So like the fact that these guys are coming, we got a couple, like a really great artist who's coming. Her name is Ava Winter. She's gonna be there, and also like this amazing jewelry, like handcrafted jewelry. She was so nice. That is gonna be on there too. So just like these really great, nice crafters and nonprofit organizations. So that's gonna be fun. And if you were at Oddball Festival, like we had a good vibe there. My friend Nick Athanas, DJ Nick, is gonna be spinning the hits. So it's gonna be fun. you know, he's like a '70s guy, so like his hits are like REO Speedwagon, which I can dig that. But like you know, like it's gonna be like a really great event, and we're gonna also try and give out some food and stuff. Oh, it's also half of the event is gonna go to the Mansfield Food Pantry. That's one thing I didn't. So we're asking if people want to go, they can bring a non-perishable item to the event, just you know, to support the Mansfield Food Pantry. So it's a quick turnaround for this event because Oddball Festival took us a long time to do. So I'm really hoping this event happens and is like a success. And you never know as an event planner, like things can be good or things can be bad. So far, everything that I've planned so far has been pretty successful. And you know that's all. Tim, you've been great in helping me since the get go. Appreciate it. You know, I always appreciate when someone sees value in what I'm doing. So.
Well, we certainly do what we can to get the word out, and that's exactly why we have you here today. So, you know, once again, the Oddball Foundation's first annual Gobble Wobble Free Throw Fest. It's coming up on Saturday, November 18th. Tickets can be purchased for the Free Throw Fest on Eventbrite. We'll be sharing details for how you can connect to that Eventbrite on your screen. Food, fun, art, and advocacy. That is what the Oddball Foundation is bringing to the table for this event. So again, we encourage everyone to learn more and purchase tickets in advance through the Eventbrite link on your screen. And just a great event in anticipation of the Thanksgiving holiday, the first annual Gobble Wobble Free Throw Fest being brought to you by the Oddball Foundation. Should be a great time, Jason. We certainly wish you the best for this event and everything on the horizon for the Oddball Foundation.
Thank you, Tim.
And as always, thank you so much for joining us.
You're a good man, Tim. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.